How's it going, everyone? It's Reverse Traded King, where I catch you guys precise bottoms and tops in the stock market. So I want to talk about NCPL. It was a ticker that was mentioned in my Discord, and it actually made quite good returns as long as you sold it, right? Because a lot of these stocks, they go up real fast and then they dump. So what we're looking at, we're at 10 cents. It was at a high of 32 cents. Where do we go from here? I had one of my guys in the Discord send me some DD on it. So I believe they have till, correct me if I'm wrong, August for a meeting. July or August for that reverse split meeting. We are going to have a reverse split, but where can we make money before that happens? There's always a way to make money, and I definitely think this thing can absolutely pump, right? Um, yeah, so this is the strategy. What you're looking at is the band strategy. I look for average true range. So if the stock gets up to the upper band, we never take a position. We tend to exit out, and oftentimes it will correct to the EMA 20, which is this blue band here. I use exponential moving averages of 5, 10, and 20, and oftentimes when it hits the EMA 20, that is your reversion to the mean, and it can make that next big pump. And what we've seen is right in here, and this thing went ballistic, right? And sadly enough, a lot of people were bag holding because people were chasing this into, and they did see this system, and they really thought this thing can keep going. So now we're having that pullback, and people are just wanting to release their bags. So is this a smart idea to get into NCPL? Let me show you guys the system and what I'm thinking here. Okay, so we're clearly under the EMA 20, and we went under sometime, and we're at 10 cents here. What we're looking for is time distance, right? We want to make sure there's a conservative target. And the big moves are going to happen when you're at the EMA 20. It's just a fact. Once you reclaim that EMA 20, like right in here, this is when the big moves happen to the upper band. You can see a lot of time it consolidates, goes a little under, and then bam. So we want to make sure we are taking the entries under that, and preferably under the EMA 5, because look at this now. We have massive room up to the upper band, up in here in the 20 cent region. Compared to taking it right up in here, or Lord willing, nobody took it, way up in here, and it just flat out sucks. So this strategy, it's very simple. You don't have to be a genius to use it. It just takes a lot of patience. What I'm looking for is accumulating on lower time frames, and I'll show you that in a second. And I want to see price a little more time distance and a little farther distance away from this EMA 5. And when I say farther distance, you can see, like, for example, like these low wick under here, and I like to calculate, the distance from here, from the EMA 5 to this, because there is a mathematics to this. The farther you're away from it, the shorter term time frame gets corrected really fast. We know EMA 5 has to get hit, same with EMA 10 and 20. And if you don't know, you do know, and those are your reversions to the mean. They have to get hit, and they always will, because as you can see right in here, when you see price get away from it, it shoots back up, and a lot of times it acts as resistance. It shoots back down and shoots back up, hits it again, it shoots down, hits it again, shoots down, and then we're constantly trying to hit it. So, but we do know the more you touch it, the more it's going to break to the EMA 10. But you want to be very cautious and not just just gamble and just put a random entry in, right? So if we're below the EMA 5, which we are, I want to look for probably one more day below it, 1 or 2 days, because anything that don't touch the EMA 5 in 5 days is extremely long, and that's why I have a lot of plays like that, so I can make nice conservative gains. And the next thing we want to look for is, I use 1 minute or 5 minute. If you can look at the intraday time frames on this, using this band strategy, you can see oh, we hit the bottom band right in here. We should look for getting in on an entry near this lower band, because this is where you're going to get your precise entries. Instead of just randomly buying up in here when price is a little below the EMA 5, 10, and 20, which is, and Lord willing, nobody's buying it up in the upper bands, or see right here, when it hits right here, it just shoots back down. and then you can get a better entry at the lower band here. So that's basically what I'm saying is you want to be very strategic where you buy. Some days you won't hit the lower band and you just don't take an entry, right? And then other days you will. Like you see right here, you accumulate. And then right here, you would never accumulate. Look, it hits the 12 cents and then just goes flat down, right? Because, it's just not smart to take it. It could definitely keep going up. It's just using best risk versus reward. So that's what I like to do. I like to use that intraday time frame. I'm going to go back to daily and show you the great thing about this. We know this thing can get going, and it has a lot of eyes now because it spiked up in a plumage and then spiked up again. And I know there's a lot of people back holding. The only downside is people want out of their positions, right? If they're back holding a lot, one, they either already sold, or two, just trying to get the heck out. So it is probably going to be harder for this to get going, but I do think this is a pumping material. We've seen, 10-cent stocks go to 20 cents in one day, and that's 100% return, right? That's massive. If you put, a simple $5,000 in it, your account's 10K, 10K. Like, who wouldn't like that? So yeah, this is my analysis on NCPL. We are looking a little better since we have a little time distance on the EMA 10, which is this yellow band right here. We know we have to hit it. The last time we touched it was right here, so we have all these little days here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. So we have 1 week and 3 days. Anything that don't touch it in 1 month is really long. This is not like the extreme long side we're in. I do want to see like 1 or 2 days more below this EMA 5, which is right here, and accumulate, like I told you, at that 1 minute lower band touch. And I can see this really getting a nice 30 to 100% pop. Conservative in my opinion. So, but as we all know, 10-cent stocks are extremely risky, high risk, high reward. They can have big moves, right? We all know that, and that's why I don't just put all your account in, but you want to play it very, safe, right? Accumulate the lower band touches once you know you like it on the daily swing time. A lot of people just randomly buy and they cut off guard. Like, what if you bought right here and then it goes straight down? You want to give it some touches of the EMA 5. We never just buy it straight out back. And as you can see, this thing has just been going down. And we want to make sure there's some black space. Like I said, when I was measuring the distance from the EMA 5, we want to make sure like this candle has quite the room down from the EMA 5. Because if you want to take a small conservative gain, you just like, I don't like it, you can at least get that nice gain when it retouches that EMA 5. And that's the key, guys. So this is NCPL. Hope you guys like the strategy. If you guys want to have your system look like mine, I have a video on how to set up your chart just like this. If you want to join the premium Discord, it's only $6 a month or 20 cents a day. It's really nice, and I'll post that link down in the YouTube comments. It'll be pinned. It'll say join the premium Discord for my alerts and system. And when you hit that link down below, it'll take you to this free chat landing page. Super, super easy to subscribe. All you want to do is first read how to subscribe and also read avoid scammers. There's a lot of members in here. People are joining in fast, over 1,000. I think we're at 4,000, something like that. So do read that. I will never DM you first or message you first. That's why I put that there. The easiest way to subscribe is just hit premium chat over here on the subscriptions tab, and it will ask you to subscribe for only $6 a month if you do it on your computer. If you do it on your iPhone or phone, Android, whatever you have, it will charge $1 or $2 more through the App Store. So it is best through computer. I just want to give you guys that warning. RTK Swing Trades is where you get my alerts and entries with exits. I never leave you guys hanging. If I'm in the winning trades, I'm winning with you, and if I'm losing trades, I'm losing with you guys. But like I said, guys, with this system, I have a very high win ratio. I've been doing it for over 6 years for a 95% win ratio. It's one of the best in my absolute opinion. I'm here to prove it. I even had the RTK journal where you can see my wins and losses. I recently started doing this so you guys can see, how do I, when things get tough, what do I do? And when things, how do I ride the gains and all that? Where do I look to target and all that? So if you want to see the trades I'm in, just click the journal. You'll see my stocks with my averages and my wins and losses. Hope you can see you guys in this. I also have education videos. Please watch them. Take the time to watch them. If you're paying the small subscription fee, get the education you need so you will be confident in your trades. A lot of people don't have this system and they're extremely unconfident. They're like freaking out. And a lot of times I see this all the time. They sell a position because they can't take it anymore just for the stock to just pump, right? You don't want to put yourself into emotional position, so put yourself where your average is good and get precise entries doing this system and accumulate the shares on how I say to properly do it. So I hope you guys liked the video, and if you did, give it a like, subscribe, comment. Let me know how you feel, and like I said, join the premium Discord. You're going to get my notifications, my entries, and all that, and it's only $6 a month. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.